Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is James M. Fields with your Tuesday sales tip. So, today, or this week's sales tip, I'm going to share with you a little secret that I learned about pricing and handling, or how to display your price on your proposal, which will allow you to minimize the amount of discounting that you have to do, because the customer will perceive that you've already discounted and are less likely to go ahead and ask you for an additional discount. I stumbled across this process or this concept a number of years ago, and I deploy it all the time now. So, to help you understand, let's think about the way we are conditioned to think about pricing, right? If you have let's say someone comes to your house and gives you an estimate to do some work, and that estimate is, say, $500, right? And then, or let's say the estimate is $1,000 or 550, but it's a whole number. Personally, think about it. Do you really think that that person has given you a discount? No. Why? Because we're conditioned to think that book pricing or list price is always a whole number. It's either going to be a whole number, say 500, 1,000, 550, 1,100, $1,200. That's book price. Whereas if you show someone a price of, say, $551.13, they're not going to necessarily think that that is book price, right? Because who gives a book price that ends in 13 cents or 51 $51? Most pricing is ends in fives, zeros, nines. So it's just 99 cent, 95 cents, something of that nature. So let's look at this really quickly, just so that you can kind of see. I'm going to share and do a whiteboard real quick so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. Now, with this, let's say, for example, we're looking at a price, and I'm just going to use a price of, say, $10,000. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to give a price of 10,122 and tw- and 25 cents. Let's look at these. Which one do you think looks like it's already been discounted? Most likely you're going to say this one, because $10,122.25 doesn't look like its book price. When in fact, in reality, this one right here, this one may be book price, and this one might be premium priced. So, as you can see, it's all about the way you show your numbers and on your proposal. And by doing things like this and just making it in 25 cents or an odd number here in the ones column, those little subtle differences or changes will you'll if you try this, you'll see that your potential prospective customers, if they do ask you for a discount, they may use language such as, "We know that you've already given us a discount, but can you give us a little bit more?" In which case, you don't have to give them a full. You may maybe able to give them 2% or 5%. You can say, "Hey, I really don't have a whole lot of room to move, so this is what we can basically do." And this is just a methodology or a way of holding your price tight when you know that a customer wants a discount, because sometimes you may have to give a discount just to make the customer feel like you're giving them something, even though you've given value. I know that there are individuals out there that may say, well, hey, we don't need to, if you build enough value, you don't need to discount. And the reality behind it is this: the customers perceived that there was a discount in this one. The customer is perceiving that there is no discount in this 10,000. However, if they're willing to pay this $10,122.25, then I've built more value in my pricing than the book price will show. And the potential customer hasn't necessarily thinks that they've already received a discount, when in fact they may not have received a discount, or they may have only received a partial discount, if anything. So uh, once again, kind of summarize. One of the things that you do is look at your pricing. Make sure that your pricing doesn't end whole numbers or fives or nines, such as 99 cents. Those are dead giveaways to a customer, or in the mind of a customer, that will say that that you're not giving them a discount already. But when you start doing things like this, where you end in price, your pricing ends in 25 cents or 13 cents or something odd number, then the perception is that you've already given them a discount, and then it's just a matter of them deciding whether the pricing you've given them is something fair, and that that they feel good about moving forward with you on. So uh, that's your tip for your Tuesday tip from Black Sales Professional. And until next time, this is James M. Fields. Take care.